Alright, I'm gonna do a quick one-shot getting out of WC tutorial. First we're gonna look at this big rock, run towards it when we eject.
Let's go, 6. Alright, noble
Sprint,
team, spread
turn
out.
slightly to the right, hit this slide jump. Or slightly to the left. Come down here, hit that rock so we don't take damage.
Distress beacons coming from just south of your commander.
Roger that. Eyes
Alright,
peeled.
so I'm gonna look at the tip of this rock. I wanna jump over it. And then I'm gonna land. And then immediately turn right here. So I'm gonna be in line with these two lines. I'm gonna be running just to the right of this triangle bit. Jump and land, and then immediately turn and turn towards the southwest.
Found the beacon.
I'm gonna be running sort of towards this dot or southeast.
Make out any ID?
Negative.
I'm gonna sprint into it. As soon as I jump, I want to cancel sprint with a melee. You can also shoot or throw a grenade, even though you don't have one. Those are some of the common options. Or reload, that also works. So I'm gonna jump, cancel sprint, and then crouch immediately.
Make out any ID?
We're gonna hold crouch all the way to the other side of the barrier.
So where are the troopers?
We're going to jump at the peak of this little lift right here.
Noble 3. Can you
And then as soon as we land, we want to start our sprint.
Negative, sir.
And then
plasma, maybe?
start sprint.
Can't be.
On the second dip
Not on
right there
reach.
Noble leader, I'm seeing
is when we
heat
want to
sinks.
jump, sprint immediately. Second bump right
Why are we
there.
not seeing explosives residue?
And then we just want to
Noble
carry that
leader, I'm
momentum
seeing
all the way
heat sinks in
around
the structure ahead. Negative,
and
sir.
just keep jumping.
Plasma, maybe?
Now for here, you want to end up
Not
kind
on
of far
reach.
back on this platform before you start your sprint.
Alright, Noble. Looks like
Not that far back though.
Move on. Plasma, maybe?
Can't be.
If you do
Not
fall
on reach.
anywhere along there, you can come to this corner.
There's nothing here. Let's
And if
move
you
on.
fall down all the way over here, you can come to this corner and sprint. Go to the right, we'll go to the left, go all the way up. So back here, you want to kind of look to the left here because there's a polygon you can actually step on. It's a bit higher than just this bit. And you also want a bit of that right turn going back towards that corner. And then once you're up here, you don't want to be too far over on this side. You want to be on these two polygons, sort of in line with this big flat piece. And then you don't need to crouch or anything, you just jump. And once you're up here, you want to look a bit more to the right because there's an elastic barrier. There's an elastic barrier right here. And if you go to the right, it actually pulls you in a little. And you just land right here. So while you're falling onto this, you want to sprint. So sprint and keep going. And then, since we're just getting out of WC, I'm not going to do anything special. I'm just going to go straight into the basement here.
Negative. Thermal's clean.
You want to jump as soon as you
I see
enter,
movement outside
walk
the
around
structure.
here,
Noble 2.
jump across when he says Noble 2, come out here, and stand on this black rock. That's where this guy will always stand. He'll always be right
They're
here.
headed into the basement.
And now, if he does manage to run off, you can get a plasma pistol from this guy or someone else. But you want to hit this falcon when it's over the gate. And right there, I kind of messed it up because I wasn't standing on this. You want to hit it from the left side, and then also shoot another bullet
They got me
at its side. That'll make it rotate and have the cockpit land a bit further on this side of the gate.
June, you see anything?
Alright, so once again,
Negative.
gonna jump at the
Thermal's
beginning
clean.
here. The
Boss,
audio's
I
a
see
little
movement
messed
outside
up,
your structure.
but if you take that path slow enough, it won't matter. He did run off. Gonna take this plasma pistol.
They're headed into the basement. Move down to the lower level.
Gonna stand here. EMP the skid at the front. And it flips.
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
And it flips.
Falcon, moving to assist.
Now if you can, shoot as many of these as possible. Come over, get a checkpoint over the dam. And then fly right behind the spirit. Keep it in view.
Need a better firing line.
And then hold S. And tap elevate. Unfortunately, sometimes it just kills you. If you have one rotor up, on one side, you want to hold, like, if you're on the right side, hold D. If you're on the left side, hold A. But you mainly just want to hold elevate and S.
Commander, I'm seeing
Now,
more
once you're over
hostile
here,
activity to the north.
Gonna make another checkpoint. Once you're over here, you want to get above 400 altitude, and you want to go towards this curve in the road. You want to be above 400 because that's where the roof of this box is. It's at like 390, I think.
Camille, you're with Kat.
And then once you're crossing the unloaded area, you want to start dropping.
6 and I will run
It's right
interference on the
there.
ground. We'll meet
You want
up
to
there.
turn, hit the load,
Number 3, requesting air.
and use
Over.
night vision to see where the enemies are. God, my mouse is fucking up again. It won't hold down. You want to look for the 9 kill streak, I believe. And then you want to hop out and get that checkpoint and objective.
Taking a little
And you want
longer
to fly
than I
over
hoped.
here.
I've cut
You
about
want to get to
halfway the door.
150 altitude. Anywhere between 100 and 150 works. And you want to fly towards this rock. You want to do a U-turn. Fly towards this red tree. That's about where the reload area is. And by the time you get back, that last spirit should spawn in right there. That grunt's the only thing
Boss,
that
I'm showing more
drops from
activity
it.
to the east.
Re-hit the load. Kind of doesn't matter where you park. Sometimes Emil will try and get in the Falcon, and that's not a big deal. So you wait around a little bit. We're gonna do 5 melees when the objective pops up. And if you stand out front, you also see the sky disappear, the enemies die, and that's when you want to start your melees. It's gonna be 5 melees, and then that door
Just about
will
there.
deload.
We're in.
And that happens because the checkpoint happens right after the load. And there you saw me hit it just a little bit.
Number 6.
So for here, you want to grab a DMR, and sprint. Grab a plasma pistol from my grunt as much as you can. Turn back, make sure the elite isn't following me. I think he is going to follow me. So you can EMP and headshot him.
Flush him out. I've got you covered.
Right there, you want to throw your nade at the peak of your jump. And then EMP and kill that guy. If anything follows you in, you won't be able to hit the button.
Cat
So
needs you to
make sure
reset
you
a junction. Do it, get
don't
back
cross
here.
into this elastic barrier until you know for certain everything in the room is dead. And then you can just end the level. So that's all you need to know, I think. Good luck.